Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. By the time you see this, I will be on my way to the beach. And I did have someone who requested a beach look. And while on my series last week, my travel series, I did kind of a Hawaiian theme on the Hanging in Hawaii palette. I'm gonna do just something a little light and kind of bronzy, just something beach appropriate. You know how that is when you've kind of been on the beach all day and you come in and you take a nap or you take a shower and it's time to go eat a little seafood and you just want to throw on a sundress and just kind of do minimal makeup. That's what I'm going to do for you here today. So if you'd like to see that, just stick around, and that's coming right up. All right, let's go straight into this. I'm fresh out of the shower, so I've already done my skincare. So I'm gonna go in with the Good Molecules, here we go. My Good Molecules silicone-free priming moisturizer. I really like this stuff, I like it a lot. So just one pump is all I need. And I'm just gonna rub that all over. And I don't know about y'all, but I live in South Mississippi and the beach is not too far from us. So we only have a couple hours to drive to get to the Alabama beaches. And I don't know if you've ever been to one of the Alabama beaches, but they are gorgeous. Just as pretty as Florida beaches as far as I'm concerned. So it won't take us long. So we're gonna leave and probably do a nice lunch when we get there. It's actually supposed to be raining when we get there. So we'll do a nice lunch and probably just a lazy day indoors and hit the beach on Sunday and Monday and come home on Tuesday. I'm gonna go in now with the Age Perfect Serum foundation, and I have mine in the color cream beige. But you know how that is when you've been on the beach and you used your sunscreen, of course, but you've just been hot and you don't want to come in and put a bunch of heavy makeup on. So I think something light like this serum foundation would be perfect for that. So I kind of did a shop my stash and I pulled this out because I may just pack it, or I probably did already pack it up to take to the beach with me. But y'all, I don't know, it's been a while since I've gone to the beach, but I can tell you that tired but wonderful feeling that you feel when you've laid out on a beach and heard the waves and felt the wind blow all day. Is that not the most relaxing way to get tired? Because I mean, the sun wears you out, even with sunscreen, even if you're not directly in it, it gets hot. And I mean, it wears you out, but oh God, I just love doing that. And coming in and taking a shower and putting on something light and comfortable, taking a little nap, and then getting up and you feel like you're starving and all you can think of is some delicious fresh seafood. So I'm really looking forward to that. And the fact that I'm going with my best friend, her mother, my sister, and my mother, it just makes it that much sweeter. I forgot to wet my sponge, so I will be right back. I feel like such a dingbat. I don't know why I cannot remember to wet my dang sponge before I hit record. But I do it all the time. And fortunately, I'm not alone, so I don't feel so bad. I've actually seen other people do it as well. But anyway, so that's what we're going to do. It's going to be a no boys allowed trip. And and I think it's going to be very enjoyable. We don't have any big plans. I'm going to go ahead and use my LA Girl Peach Corrector under my eyes. You know, we don't have any grand plans of doing anything. We were originally going to leave on Thursday and come back on Sunday, but it's supposed to rain like Friday and Saturday, which would have been the 2 free days that we had. And so I heard from my friend yesterday, and she was like, hey, why don't we ask if we can change this? And I was like, it wouldn't hurt my feelings one bit. So we all kind of got on a group text, and everybody said, let's do it. So that's what we did. And I am really excited about that. You know, I don't care how old you get. If you don't have good girlfriends in your life, you are really missing out. Now, don't get me wrong. My husband is my buddy. My brother is my buddy. They are very, very, you know, I mean, of course, my husband's my best friend. If your husband's not your best friend, you're missing out. But that's just my opinion, of course. But mine is. I can talk to him about anything. I can look any old way. I can do any old thing. And, you know, he's there for me. But your girlfriends just understand things that hubby can't understand, or that, you know, that boyfriend can't understand. And it's just different. It's just different. And this is a group of women, and I'm very, very fortunate to call my mother and my sister my friends. But this is a group of women. We've known each other. Of course, you know, the families have known each other their whole lives. But my best friend and I have been best friends since we were 14. And our mothers knew each other before that. And so, I mean, we're talking 40 plus years of friendship. And it is a beautiful, unwavering friendship. And there's just something incredibly special about that. And I feel for people who don't have that in their life, because there's just a bond there that, I don't know, it's just very different. It's just a very different bond. I'm gonna go in and, oh wait, I'm sorry, I chose the Physicians Formula, the berry color, and I want to just go ahead because I just want a light flush to my cheeks, because I really want to do more of a bronzy look. But I pumped out way too much, because you really don't need a lot of this blush at all. But I'm gonna go ahead and just tap this up high, up here. Yeah, this is one of my favorite liquid blushes. I wouldn't call it a cream. I mean, it's a very thin consistency. And you can build it up. It does not lift the product below, but I just think it gives the skin, you see that? You see? It just gives the skin a really, I don't know, a really healthy flush. And that's the best word that I know to use to describe it. It's just a flush of color without it looking, you know, like, oh Lord, you know, she overdid it. But I'm going to go in with some of the Maybelline Fit Me, and I'm just going to do a light dusting all over the face. So I'm just going to tap in, tap off, and just go all over. Tap in, tap off. And I'm not running my brush like this, I'm just tapping. And I've got like probably my biggest powder brush. This is from e.l.f. But I just want to go in . and just set everything down. And this, you know, is really, this is a finishing powder, so it has some blurring properties to it, but I just kind of like the way it you know, finishes out the makeup. I'm gonna go off camera and do my eyebrows, and I'll be right back. All right, what I thought I would do today for my eye look is, this is the NYX Shimmer Down pigment, and it is in the color 06, which is walnut, I believe. I don't know if it says on here or not, but I'm pretty sure. Walnut. And I saw Kelly Gooch wearing this not too very long ago. Now, this has a little shaker top, so it kind of ensures that you don't get as much out as you do in some of the loose pigments that don't have this. So I like to just kind of tap some into the lid, and all I'm going to do, and y'all, I'm sweating, all I'm gonna do is go in with my ring finger and just press down and pop this all over the entire lid and up into the crease. I'm gonna wipe off the excess, and then I'm gonna take just a fluffy brush, a clean fluffy brush, make sure that it's good and clean, and then I'm just going to clean up the edges like that. No muss, no fuss. I did get a little on my under eye, which I'm gonna use one of my little triangle sponges to wipe that away. But y'all, that's it. That's it. No muss, no fuss, no big. Which I think is just exactly what you want when you're going to the beach. You don't want to have to sit down and put on a full face of makeup. Because, not that we don't all love our makeup, don't get me wrong. I mean, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't absolutely adore makeup, but that's not what you want to spend an hour in the evening doing while you're at the beach. All right, so I'm just gonna make sure that I don't have like an edge where this is just like blended seamlessly. I'm gonna wipe off the excess. And just to kind of make it interesting, I've got the e.l.f. shadow stick in the color Blue Steel. And I'm just going to put a little of this just kind of right here in the corner, just to add something a little bit different. I don't know if you can see it very well. I didn't really do a whole lot. And then I'm going to go in with this Ulta Beauty liner in Peacock and put it in my waterline. I'll be right back. And then I'm going to use a little bit of the brown, just kind of right here on the outer edge. Just kind of darken up that edge just a little bit. take a pencil brush and just kind of smudge it out. Just to do a little darkness right there on my lash line. All right, mascara, back with you. All right, I just used some of the Thrive Cosmetics mascara. I have such short, yucky lashes that they really don't do a whole lot for me. Like if I had really long lashes, I know I would be impressed because it's a great mascara. It's a tubing mascara, but I just don't have good eyelashes. So, got a little bit. All right, for bronzer, I'm gonna use this City bronzer, and I'm gonna use it on a fluffy brush and basically just bronze up the skin, because hopefully if I were to do this look at the beach, hopefully I would have a little bit of, you know, color to my skin, and I wouldn't really need as much bronzer. But we're just gonna pretend that I'm not pale as a ghost. And I've got my blush on, and I really think that I'm gonna add just a tiny bit of powder blush on top, just to give it just a little bit over the top. I'm gonna use this e.l.f. Bite Size Duo in Pomegranate, and just there. See, that just added just enough color. And I'm gonna top it off with the Sungasm highlighter. Y'all, this stuff is blinding and I love it. I think this is the perfect tone. It's not pink, it's not really champagne, it's not gold, it just is, I don't know, I love it. I think it's beautiful. And of course it says you can use it on your body too, but I don't really exactly have those bones that stick out. I have way too much meat on my bones for them to stick out. So anyway, there's that. I'm gonna go ahead, do my hair, apply some lips, and I'll be right back with you. All right, guys, here's the final look. I finished it off with some Wet n Wild. This is the the High Shine in Close Off. I just wanted to put just a little bit of shine, but not much color on, just to kind of keep it monochromatic and simple. So as you watch this, hopefully I'll be eating some good seafood and getting some good sun. As always, I appreciate your love and support. Appreciate you watching my channel. I hope you're all doing very well. God bless and have a great day.